More relief at the gas pump. The governor's bill repealing automatic increases in the gas tax is getting another look. Good evening, everybody. I'm Stan Stovall.
And I'm Donna Hamilton. Thanks for joining us. The proposal was considered dead in the Democratic-controlled State House until Senate President Mike Miller breathed some life into it today. 11 News reporter David Collins joins us live from Annapolis with the latest. David.
Well, Donna, the governor's legislative agenda is stuck in committee, and the Senate president is trying to pry it loose. No victory lap yet for Republican Governor Larry Hogan. His first legislative agenda has been stuck in committee, but perhaps not for long.
We want to make certain that the agenda that he has in terms of moving our state forward is addressed as well.
The governor's repeal of automatic increases in the gas tax is showing signs of life.
Not completely eliminating the indexing on gasoline tax, but downsizing it to a point.
Current law ties automatic increases to the Consumer Price Index, which stands at 2%. Under discussion, reducing the current 8% inflation cap to 3%.
Forcing certain counties.
Since House and Senate committees voted down the governor's rain tax repeal bill, the administration is bracing the Senate president's reform measure, which still hasn't moved in the House.
How are you?
The governor financed his campaign with public money. His bill to replenish that fund by allowing an income tax checkoff has only passed in the House. The governor's charter school bill is being rewritten by a Senate committee, and the Senate president is now giving it a nudge.
We're working hard to move his bill on charter schools forward.
Did you just see how he did that on the board?
However, the governor's proposal to boost investments in all K-12 schools isn't moving. The bill provides an income tax credit for 60% of contributions made to a school program by a business or nonprofit. Modest tax cut proposals are stuck too. But the Senate president is getting behind a bill providing tax relief to small business owners.
I'm working hard to move his bill on personal property tax exemption forward.
Still, there's no action on the governor's Local Heroes bill. This provides tax relief on the pensions of retired military, police, fire, and first responders.
And I'm just asking the House and the Senate to continue to work with this administration as we move forward so that the House can declare victory, the Senate can declare victory, and at the closing of the session, the governor can say to the people who voted for him that he can declare victory as well.
The governor's $40 billion budget is still being tweaked by the Senate, which gave its preliminary approval today. Donna?
Now, David, did the Senate make many changes to the budget before that preliminary approval?
Yes, plenty, and they could also do this again tomorrow, even though it's on third reader. The Senate cut $422 million out of the budget and reduced the structural deficit by 75%. It restored a 2% cost of living increase for state workers and came up with a plan to help pay down the state pension obligations. Now, other actions include restoring 50 vacant state police positions, restoring funding for the non-public school textbook program, restoring a 3% increase to the Developmentally Disabled Administration. They partially restored state support for Baltimore City Community College. They are restructuring or restricting, rather, Charm City's circular grant money until the city maintains operations of the Banner bus route. Now, final vote in the Senate is scheduled for tomorrow, as we mentioned, and any differences between the Senate version and the House version would have to be hammered out by a conference committee. Reporting live from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.